Welcome to Foley Workshop, the first Foley software for home animators. On the upper left part of the screen is my animation viewer, my monitor. This is where I import my animation file to. On the bottom left part is my tracks area, where the Foley tracks will be created. On the upper right part of the screen is where I can see the items from which I'll create my Foley. And on the bottom right is my item adjustments. I click on the monitor, import my scene, and watch it for a few seconds. I pause and rewind my video, and then click on the tracks area to create a new track. I write snail in my search box, confirm, and then move to see my search results in the table to my right. After browsing a few seconds, I see that slimy snail on the third shelf might be what I need. I select it and click it again to hear how it sounds. I can see that the items creating the sound are leather couch and wet sponge. I confirm by clicking on the Choose button located at the bottom, which moves me to the item visualization screen, now with my selected items. I can always go back to the search result table by clicking on the Sound List button. I can see that the Wii remote, which controls the item movements, is on the right side, which means that the active object is the sponge. Now I'll start working with my items. This is an experiment in order to see how the active items react to my movements. I'll continue doing this until I feel ready to record. I rewind my video to the beginning, click on the record button, and start recording the Wii remote movements. Although I've experimented with my movements before recording, I feel my movements aren't accurate enough, so I assign markers at critical points on the timeline. For example, if the snail moves fast, then the Wii remote should move fast as well. I open the editor panel and click on the Snap to Markers button. This button identifies the changes in movements and then put them in sync with the markers. I close the panel. At this point, I have a sound of a snail, which was designed by professional Foley artists and was then added to the Foley Workshop database. This is all very good, but as an experienced user, I believe I can get better results by choosing a wet item and a hairy item and create my own Foley. So what I do now is press on the plus button to create a new track, and then click the Start from Blank button. Now I need to select my items. I click on the Select button in the left cabin, which opens a list of all the item groups that comes with Foley Workshop. You can see the list goes from fabrics to desks, clocks, etc. I select fruits, and then orange. I do the same in the right cabin. I choose sport balls, and then tennis ball. The new track is not active yet, because I need to give it a name. I call it My Snail, and when I click outside the text box, the track becomes active. This Foley can be shared with the rest of the Foley Workshop users community by pressing on Shared Sound. Now I need to re-record the scene. But because Foley Workshop records movement, not sound, all I need to do is drag my pre-recorded movements from the first track to the new one, and the new item's characteristics will be applied to the movement. I listen to the result. That's it. I have two different sounds of snail, one pre-made from the Foley Workshop database and the other was created from items. I decided to go with the slimy snail track, continued working, created more tracks, and this is the final result. This was Foley Workshop. Thank you for watching.